Hey there guys, and how you all doing today? My name's Rob, aka Chrom3maGik, and I thought I'd post up some World at War gameplay for you. Yep, that's right, it's back guys. I've decided to rebuy it on the Xbox 360. For those of you that don't know, I had it on the PS3 originally, but I had to sell my PS3, reason being is I wanted to get the Elite Edition of the Xbox 250GB version. Managed to sell that, get more than enough money to get the console, and I decided that I'd go out and get the game while I was getting a wide controller for the Xbox 360. I needed a new one because the left button had broken. I dropped it on the floor a couple of times and it basically broke like the little spring that's in the left button, if that makes sense. So decided to get a wired controller because I've heard that they're a little bit more responsive, just by a slight tiny bit, obviously, because there's a small delay when you're going through a wireless controller. And I have to admit, I've noticed a massive difference. I will pretty much carry on using wired controllers for the rest of my gaming days, or as long as they can keep doing wired controllers, and as long as they will do. But it's a really good game. As I say, for those of you guys that don't know, this was my first ever FPS game. I have Matthew Harris, who's a good friend of mine, to thank for that, who he showed me to the Call of Duty series. I believe it might have been COD 4, but it may have been World at War. And I played a couple of games on his, I believe it was PS2, and when I got the PS3 I decided I might as well give it a bash and play a bit of the campaign. And it was also at the time something a bit different for me, because I could test my skills on a multiplayer basis where there were more than two players, because what I used to do was play a lot of campaign games and single player FIFA, or maybe one or two multiplayer games of FIFA. This is the game that got me into multiplayer games as a whole, in terms of playing over Xbox Live and through the internet. So I have a massive thank you to this game, and I actually really love it. It's probably my favourite Call of Duty of all time. A lot of people will say, oh no, COD 4 was much better. I didn't play COD 4 from the start, so had I have done, it probably would have been my favourite COD game. But I love this game. It's so really good because obviously it's set in the World War. And for those of you guys that don't know, when Coventry was in the Blitz, World War II, Coventry basically went through the Coventry Blitz and it was torn from head to toe. And basically now one of my favourite mythical birds is the Phoenix, and it's actually on the Coventry Council crest. And the reason why is it was because it technically rose up from the ashes. We've risen from the ashes to rebuild Coventry and make it what it is today, basically. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. The only one thing that I am worried about is the fact that there are a lot of hackers on it, and what they've basically got is 10th prestige level 65 or 11th prestige level 65, either one, and they have like God mode, which basically means they can't be killed. So no matter how many times you knife them, shoot them, grenade them, whatever, they just cannot be killed. And I'll be honest, it's really disappointing and it's really annoying, and I'm hoping Treyarch will eventually make a difference and decide to ban them or kick them from playing World at War, just because I don't believe it's right. It's ruined such a good game. I really enjoy it. Another thing is the hit detection isn't the greatest, but obviously it's an old game. It's going to be pretty bad in terms of hit detection. Black Ops was bad as well, so at the end of the day we've just got to cope with it. It does sometimes annoy me because I've been running around like a blue arse fly trying to get the prestige point. I'm not going for it anymore just because I don't feel that I'll make it. There's no point. It's just put me under too much stress, sort of thing. Having to run around, not care about where I'm positioned, not care about my KD or care about doing well. It was just basically I was trying to get kills and do challenges, and that's not how you should play games. You should play games to have fun, and I've always been a firm believer of that, and I've said that on my channel a couple of times. Games are there to have fun. They're not there to wind you up, make you angry, make you rage. Of course, some things do make you rage on it, they do make you angry, but at the end of the day, you've just got to deal with it really. It's just one of those things, and just have fun with the games. I mean, I never thought I'd get angry at this game, but it's actually happened, and I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because I've let myself get angry with it and get annoyed with the game, and it is such a good game that I don't think I should really be angry with it. So if you guys want to play with me, then by all means just send me a message, or through Xbox Live or through Twitter. To follow me on Twitter, my Twitter address is twitter.com/Chrom3maGik, and hopefully I'll message you back and get you into a lobby there. But bear in mind, I will only be playing this until Tuesday of this month, for this month, and probably for the next 1 or 2 months, just because Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. That is going to take up a hell of a lot of my time in terms of gaming. I'm really looking forward to it. I was going for the prestige point, but I'm going to go for 10th prestige in Modern Warfare 3 anyway, so it's not really going to matter if I have to wait a month before I get that one extra class that I'm going to get. So yeah, as I say, it's a great game, my favourite game of all time, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and please rate, comment and subscribe. Cheers guys, and take care.